Have you ever wanted to describe something exciting in English, like a cool sound or a beautiful street, but your words just don't feel natural? Maybe you know car or street, but can't express what you experienced. That's because language isn't just about single words. It's about rhythm, feeling, and flow. One of the best ways to learn English is through stories. They show you how words live together in real situations. If you're enjoying this method, make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to Speakology. The sun was low in the sky when Amir stepped onto the streets of Monaco. The air smelled like sea breeze and pavement, and somewhere in the distance, a bird sang above the rooftops. He walked slowly at first, hands in his pockets, eyes wide. The city was quiet, but not silent. Every now and then, he heard the soft growl of an engine, a deep, expensive sound that didn't belong to any regular car. He followed the noise without thinking. Around one corner, the sound of tires. Around another, the low hum of an idling engine. He wasn't chasing anything. He was just listening. The streets were clean and smooth. Trees lined the sidewalks. Balconies leaned over the roads like curious observers. Amir passed a boutique with gold lettering on the windows, a cafe with silver chairs and no customers yet, and a narrow alley that smelled like fresh bread. He didn't stop anywhere. He just kept walking. Then, he heard it. A loud, sharp roar that bounced off the walls. Not angry. Not wild. Just powerful. A red sports car came around the corner. It was low to the ground, its wheels shining in the late light. As it passed, the sound rolled over Amir like a wave, deep, warm, and smooth. He didn't speak. He didn't even smile. He just listened. The car disappeared up the road, but the sound stayed in the street for a few seconds longer, like perfume in the air. Another one came. This time blue, with a quieter engine but faster wheels. Then another, black, low, silent until it passed, then loud as it sped away. Amir kept walking. He didn't take pictures. He didn't try to remember the car names. He only listened. Sometimes, he heard laughter from a balcony above. Sometimes, the click of high heels on stone. But always, behind everything, was that soft thunder of luxury engines turning corners, climbing hills, and slipping away. He turned onto a wider street and stopped at a small square. The buildings around him looked like postcards, white walls, green shutters, small flags hanging from balconies. A few people sat at outdoor tables, sipping coffee slowly. A man in a suit walked past without speaking. A woman pushed a stroller and looked at the sky. Then came a silver convertible, its roof down, its sound low and steady like a heartbeat. It moved so smoothly it barely seemed to touch the road. Amir stepped to the side to let it pass, then kept walking. He wasn't in a hurry. There was nowhere he needed to be. He just wanted to hear more. It wasn't about the cars, really. Not just the engines or the shine or the speed. It was the atmosphere, the way the city felt alive even when it was quiet, the way sound and light moved together in the streets. He stopped near a railing that overlooked the harbor. Below, yachts rocked gently in the water. Behind him, the buildings stacked up the hill like puzzle pieces. A soft breeze moved through his hair. And then, again, the sound, not loud, but deep, steady, perfect. He took out a small notebook from his jacket pocket and wrote just one line. In this city, even the silence has an engine. Then he closed the notebook and walked on. In today's story, we learned useful expressions like stepped onto the streets, followed the noise, passed a boutique, and let it pass. These natural phrases help describe movement, sound, and action in real contexts. We also practiced past simple verbs like walked, heard, stopped, and wrote, and used prepositional phrases like around the corner, above the rooftops, and onto a wider street. We post daily stories to help you feel and use English more naturally. If this story helped you, like the video, subscribe to Speakology, and leave a comment with the phrase that stayed with you. See you in the next video.